Tripp here from trippadvice.com. Let's talk about this idea of pickup industry, pickup artist, all that stuff. Now listen, here's the deal. There's a lot of pickup techniques, pickup lines, things like that. And a lot of that stuff actually does work. Okay, now this is not a clickbait title. Okay, I know that we're going in a different direction to start with here, but just hear me out. Yes, that stuff does work. If it didn't work, then there wouldn't be a lot of information out there about it. People wouldn't be getting results with it. But here's my issue with pickup stuff, or just even labeling it pickup. First of all, I just think that entire name is just cheesy, to be a pickup artist. I don't understand why anyone would want to call themselves that. It doesn't seem cool in my eyes. Just be a man who is attractive and knows how to attract women. Yes, it works and techniques work, but really it's not a long-term solution. And that's my big issue with it, okay? It's not a long-term solution. A lot of guys get into it. In fact, hey, I found a lot of this information years and years ago through pickup techniques and pickup artistry and things like that. And here I am today. So I am thankful that that stuff existed, but it's not a long-term solution because a lot of guys, they will just kind of copy and paste some of these techniques. What ends up happening is a guy will get results and he'll use some pickup techniques and he'll start getting results and it's gonna feel really good. And then it's gonna feel good. And he's gonna see all these results, which of course, I'm sure that's what you want. You want to be, sleeping with girls, getting dates, getting attention from women. You want those things. But what ends up happening is they start to realize, wait a minute, these girls don't like me. They're not attracted to me. They're attracted to these techniques or these pickup artist routines that I've learned from the internet. And so then the guy goes into a depression because he's like, wait a minute, there's no actual feelings towards who I am as a person. Now, I don't know, there might be some guys out there who are like, well, I don't even care. I don't really care at all. I'm just looking to sleep with a lot of women. And if that's who you are, that's fine. But a lot of us humans who have more emotions, it stings. It bruises the ego when we're realizing that no one's really liking us. They're liking some script that we've put together. And it makes you feel like crap. Now, of course, a lot of people find dating advice through the pickup industry and then they don't just copy and paste techniques. They do learn more. They do learn more about how to become more masculine. They work on a lot of inner game, so to speak, that is a lot of how you do feel about yourself and how you can be more confident. So in a lot of people, it does build confidence and make you feel good, but it is dangerous for those select few who really take it to the level where they're only doing that. They're not truly working on themselves. So what does that look like to work on yourself and not just do this kind of pickup stuff? Well, I would say it's good to learn how to be social, how to be comfortable in a social environment, how to learn how to continue a conversation without having to memorize some lies or fake routines, but actually being able to hold a conversation because you're an actual interesting person, that you are living a life that's interesting, that you're doing things with your life where it's going to be easy for women to become attracted to you because you are not just some person who's saying some stuff, but you're actually living and breathing a cool life. And then you're not faking masculinity, but you're really getting in touch with it and you're embodying some of the characteristics that make you masculine. Fearlessness, decisiveness, being courageous in times where a lot of guys aren't, being able to hold the conversation with a woman while you're looking at her in the eyes and being seductive because you are actually a seductive person. You're an actual charismatic, charming person. You become that person. And so I want you to work on some of those deeper things. I want you to tear away all the stuff that's holding you back and start building a new you by getting hobbies, by going out and making friends, by actually making friends with girls so you understand more about what they like and who they are, by being a person who's actually empathetic and cares about other people and connects with other people and goes into a conversation not just to get something, but to give something, but to offer value by offering something and not expecting something in return. This is the stuff that you should be working on. Of course, I talk a lot about that on my channel, and I help build that from the inside out. Now, if you want to learn how girls really want to be approached and not just by some pickup techniques, check out this podcast that I did on my How to Talk to Girls podcast. I'll put a link in the description below. Check that out, listen to that. I think that's going to help you a lot and get you on the right path here. So go do that. I'm sure you've got a comment down below. Let's hear from ya, and I'll see you in the next video.
If you're having trouble meeting hot women in your town and getting them interested in you, then listen up. I have an undetectable way of getting girls instantly attracted to you, even if you're ugly, broke, and live at home with your parents. This system has worked for thousands of guys, and it can work for you too. I teach it in my program called Hooked. where you'll also learn 2 behaviors most men do that instantly destroys any attraction. My 3-step friend zone escape plan to reset her feelings for you and get her liking you. 30 different pre-written texts to send a girl that make her want to meet up with you. And how to have unshakable confidence so you can approach any beautiful woman in any place. If you want to learn this and how to get women hooked on you, then go to getherhooked.com. Again, that's getherhooked.com.